Hi there. Although it might look like I'm about to do a review of Siege War for Cybertron Impactor, I'm not. I'm actually going to be doing a review on this little add-on kit that I bought off eBay from a seller called Night Saber Knight. Interesting name. Anyhow, yeah. For anyone who's already got the toy, should know, or anyone who's looked at the toy online, he's full of these gaps, which are very unsightly. And this chap has very kindly designed a load of little plugins that fill all the little gaps. And he's printed them off on his 3D printer and selling them. Very industrial and helpful. So I'm going to crack this bad boy open, have a quick look at him, and then I'll work. It comes with no instructions. That's all that came in the little little bubble wrapped bag. There's no instructions, but we're going to see if we can work out where all these bits fit. So just bear with me a second. Okay, so I just got him out of the box, and I have to say, he is absolutely gorgeous. He's Hasbro, they've really stepped up their game now. I know there are loads of reviews of the figure already out there, so I'm not going to waffle on too much, but the articulation, the detail, the transformation process, the main line for Transformers has really improved over the years, and this figure is actually, I'd say, a cut above the rest of what's currently coming out with Siege. I really like this guy. Right, so I've got a smattering of bits here, and all I'm going to do is try and work out where they all go. I could cheat and just go online and look at pictures of what other people do, but I reckon between us we can guess. This clearly goes there. Let me see. And I guess I want that bit with a little bit of design work in it. And yeah, there you go. Just pops into place. Hopefully that shouldn't interfere with the transformation process too much. Oh, and I'm just going to throw a bit on the floor. That'll come back to bite me. Alright, so same again, I guess, on this inside knee, should we call it, yeah, and that looks nice. Yeah, I like that they've used grey. Gives it a little bit of a, they could have gone for this ochre orange, but yeah, the grey, works nicely. Another obvious bit, that lines up quite nicely, I think. Just plop that in there. Yeah. Same on the other side. Job's a good one. Oh, and first off, hats off to Night Saber Knight. I'll drop a link in the description, so that if anybody wants to purchase some themselves, they can. But yeah, the fitting is really nice. Is that going to there? There's no sometimes when you get 3D printed stuff, it's almost like a ball of yarn, and it's all falling to pieces before you've even done anything with it. But this stuff, so far, touch wood, that was me just tapping my head, all seems quite nice, so I'm happy about that. I'm just guessing that bit goes there. Do we reckon it? I think so. Yep. Oh, look, so we just cover those hollow gaps in his thigh. Just slightly unsightly. Right, and we'll do the same on the next one. I don't know how well you can see this. On these there's a smooth side, and there's the side with kind of looks like weaving. That sort of weaving you get with 3D printed bits. So let's bish bash bosh, and it's in. Right, and now my guy, let's do the the full Van Damme, as Mr. Skullface likes to say. Yeah, but yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. We've covered it up there. That was the real issue with it. Right, now what else have we got? Do we reckon they? Do you reckon these bits? I guess fit in there. I think the thing to bear in mind is when you're gambling with where you're going to put things, chances are you're not going to be able to get it out again if you struggle to get in. Oh look, I think I've got. Oh right, discussion time. I've got options. I think. Oh, I'm gonna just keep dropping bits because I'm a thumb fingers. So I think these bits are the same. And so there's a pair of those yellow bits, and I'm not mistaken, there's a pair of grey bits. So I have options. My options are, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can add grey bits in there, or yellow. Tough one. Let's have a. See, I quite like the yellow, and it sort of kind of matches those little paint apps there. Decisions. Right, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna put him there. Let you have thinking. Whilst I'm having thinking, I'm gonna look on the floor, see if I can find the bit that I dropped. Come on. Where are you? Yes. Yes. Right. I don't know what that is, but that's the bit that I dropped. Right. Okay. Have we come to the decision yet? I don't know. Oh, it's a tough decision, isn't it? It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. Is that a good enough match? Oh, it is. Do you know what? That's not a bad match. I'm gonna gamble. See, the safe bet would go grey because it's robot-y. Grey. I'm gonna gamble. Go with yellow bits in the back, just to balance. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter massively, because who looks at the back of their Transformer? Nobody, unless you've got one of those glass cabinets in the centre of your room, which I don't hasten to add. So there, yeah, I've gone with yellow, and gosh, that one's a little bit tight. What have we got to hand that I can ram it in with? I'm gonna use a marker pen just to push it down, make sure it's flush. It doesn't interfere, but I quite like those. All right, so I'm just guessing that puts those out of the equation now. So with gun here, I guess as he comes with an extra gun. Yeah, I'm not going to put that there. Or maybe it could go on his back. Does he have is Impactor meant to have a set of cannons on his back kibble? I don't know. There. So we've done that. All right, let's move on. Right, these are interesting little honeycomb things. These hexagons. Now, what I think these are meant to represent is tank armor. So modern day tanks have this reactive armor. I think it's called reactive armor. I think that's the term. And it's, I don't know why, but it's honeycomb shaped. And basically, so when a enemy tank fires a projectile like this, it'll explode, forcing the force outwards, so that the tank doesn't sustain damage. So I think that's what it is. If anybody knows any different, sling it in the comments. But I reckon that's what it is. And it seems like the most likely place. I keep going off camera, don't I? Sorry. I think the most likely place is his thigh there. That's not his thigh at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's his calf. There we go. I think that goes on his calf. Yeah. And therefore, this bit should just go there. Boom. I quite like that. I quite like that. It's nice. Right, let's see what else we've got. Okay, now these bits have a hole in the back, so I'm not sure. Maybe I believe that's one of those 3mm pegs. So I guess I need to find. Oh, I'm dumbfounded. I just don't know. This is one of those things where I think, yeah, I was giving it the big one, going, oh, I'm not going to look at instructions. Now I'm wishing I had. Interesting one. I'll come back to that one. So we've got these. I don't know what, a little door handle. I guess maybe, and I guess that could probably go anywhere, couldn't it? Maybe on his forearm, maybe on his shoulder. I'll tell you what, let's have a look. Let's have a look. There he is so far. Boom, the mighty Impactor. And we've got, oh look, we've got a variety of these little bits of the 5mm plugs, are we saying? Handles? I don't know. So we've got, so that kind of reminds me of the rank insignia on the Imperial Navy in Star Wars. You know the one I'm talking about? It's just not coloured, and I don't know. So we've got a 5mm. Oh, hang on, this might be a clue. We've got a 5mm down to a 3mm. Oh, and then we've got these 3mm here. So maybe that one plugs into that, and then it looks. Is that what it's for, do we reckon? I don't know. So what, I'm going to use these. I'm going to call them naval rank insignia now. I'm going to plug those into his forearms. Oh, and they sort of, I don't know how well you can see that. It sort of fits the shape. There's a shape in his forearm. I'll show on this one. There is a shape, and that kind of fits there quite nicely. Yeah, I'll go with that. And then this is for him. I think. Right, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to stop being a Wally, and I'm going to do a Google search to work out where these go, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I went back to the original eBay listing in the end, just to look at things, and in the original listing it didn't show the extra grey bits. It just had a set of yellow back fillers, and so this is where the armour is supposed to go on his legs, apparently. Oh dear. Which looks okay. Actually, this bit sort of, it hides this gap. I don't know, you see there's a big old gap and a join there, which is good. So the figure has got an ankle rocker, which is nice, but obviously it leaves that a little bit of a gappage, and so that's just a little bit of camouflage over it, and it doesn't interfere at all, which is nice. The only problem is you have to take these off to transform it, as well as these arm kibble. I don't know actually what it's supposed to be. Obviously there's a 3mm slot there, so that's for the little sparkle effects, I guess. But I don't know if that that little tab there achieved anything. But from what I can see, actually, I need to take these arm pieces off before I can transform him into his vehicle mode, his Dominator tank mode. So that's a shame. On the listing, actually, this gun was grey, the same grey as these. Which, I don't know, might have looked nicer. Who knows? I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that there, to be honest. Yeah, I think I prefer him without. An annoying thing is he's still got the gap there, and it 2 gaps there, and it's obviously, yeah. Instead of pointing with my fudgy finger, so this gap and this gap could have been filled. This is unavoidable because it needs the hand needs that space to transform in, which is fair enough. But that gap and that gap could have been filled, which would have been nice. I probably should have checked the listing properly, but that would have been nice. And I think this gap here almost could have done with like a bit of clear plastic, you know, like a lens as his laser. And the gun is hollow here and here, and the hollow gun syndrome that all Transformers have nowadays really annoys me. That's yeah, that's frustrating. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for possibly more add-on sets for him. I know it's ridiculous. I'll probably end up spending, and I'm going to get the Toy Hacks labels for him, and I probably will end up spending more on him than the actual figure. And you think, oh, why would you do that? You should buy more figures. But I have limited shelf space, so I like the figures that I do get, I like to treat. But anyhow, I'd give this set, this add-on set by Night Saber Knight, I would give it an 8 out of 10, purely because I've got extras that I can't use. That's 1 point deducted, and then gaps that still could have been filled that are unfilled, and a bit that comes down to personal taste. So I could have put it on. I'm choosing not to. 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.